Marty Norris here, and today I am excited to talk to you additionally more about the subject of team meetings. And this is important because when you have a network marketing team, you're going to have people that you need to lead and encourage. So you need to know what to do to be a good leader and how to encourage them. So, and also remember that a lot of these things that I'm sharing with you, it's not original content that I came up with on my own. Usually I'm doing a lot of listening to trainings from other top things, or I read books. So when other people are watching television series or looking at the news and all the depression out there, I'm usually reading or looking at things online. So, and that's how I come up with my original content. I listen to things and then I take notes and then I come up with the videos. So number one, when you're having your meetings, invite anybody to the meeting with something to contribute. Maybe have a new person on your team and they just got their very first customer. You want to celebrate them. You just don't want to celebrate all the people that are, you know, building the big teams beneath you. You want to celebrate, and anyone's like, hey, maybe they've been doing this for a while and they finally got a customer, because that is a huge breakthrough for somebody. Because once you get one, then you can get more. And you just keep doing what you need to do, and you will encourage them, and then there's going to be other people coming along who will struggle, somebody like myself, and they will see that, and it's a reason for them to keep trying and going on. So invite somebody, anyone with something to contribute. Usually you're going to invite just the people on your team, but maybe there's somebody outside your organization that you think would have something valuable to say to your team, so you want to invite them. And then number two, you want to have sort of a fixed format for each meeting, or if it's like a brick and mortar business, it's going to be in person, but with network marketing, it's usually going to be on a phone call. You want to have a fixed format, but you don't want it to be boring. You don't want to be militaristic. You want to allow time for people to have input, and there can be humor as well, because you want people to have fun and enjoy what they're doing. It's about the work, but it can't be boring or people aren't going to want to do it, because there has to be parts of it that are pretty enjoyable. So have a fixed format, meaning you come with a schedule of what you're going to talk about. And if you're going to invite somebody else who's not part of the team, then you want to let them know in advance when they're going to speak and what you usually discuss at their meetings, and then, you know, a time frame for them to talk about, because that for them to discuss. So most people need that, so they know how long they have to share, and then they can decide what they can share. And then the third thing is that you want to be a leader, not a boss. People want somebody to guide them, but they don't want just somebody barking at orders all the time. And I will tell you that I have recently had to be someone who's telling 3 people what to do at our office now that we have 3 employees. And it's something I struggle with. Some people are natural bosses. They don't have a problem telling people what to do. But you want to be a leader, because you want a boss they just don't want somebody who's telling them all the time. You want to, if you're a leader, then you can train people eventually to become leaders themselves, or maybe even take over your role one day when you decide to do something else. So be a leader, not a boss, because you will get so much more from people when you lead and not just tell them what to do, because we all know this, even in history, people who led and were good leaders, history speaks well of them. People who were just bosses telling people what to do, history does not speak well of them, and they kind of can be known as tyrants. So anyways, remember these 3 things when you are setting up your meetings. And like I said in the last one, make sure you always have them at a set time and that they are predictable. And if there's something else you would like to hear me talk about, you can please put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and tell me what you like most about this topic. And if you want to find out how I am building a network marketing business in less than 2 hours a day, message me, marthalnorris@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. You have a great day. Thank you.